So let's quickly open everything, guys. Here we go. And let's see if today someone else joins from the OK boys. And today's track will be first of the month, of course. Now, will it open? I just click on join. Aha! Ah, we had a similar map some time ago, but let's see if it's old car or not. Oh god, it's reactor boost. Upside down. Okay, I steered it to the wrong direction. Many others did as well. Ja, hallo. Was ist das? The steering is super weird. How do people find stuff like that? Oh god. Again a map by key? Wait, what is this? Yeah, amazing. Also a troll. Also the steering is inverted, no? In right turns I have to steer left. So that is something you have to always be aware of. And sometimes the car steers from itself, which is super weird. Like, I cannot really go straight on this. Especially in this section. Wanted to check what happens. Also here I want to check what happens. Yeah, I don't need to change the inputs. You remember how you start and then it's fine. That is so strange to drive, guys. It's hard to say what exactly happens. So, you know, one thing is of course that I don't understand the physics. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, also, ne, it just randomly steered into this direction. There was nothing I could have done. Like, I cannot predict where the car is going because it's not driving straight when I go straight. But I'm not steering anything. The car is not necessarily going straight. And that makes it, like, impossible to drive. Oh, I'm also sometimes mega late with my steering into the first turn. And I'm also surprised about it. Yeah, what did my ghost do to gain so much time? I need to try some wiggles. Guys, before I fall down too much, we check the world record. Because at the moment I'm a bit clueless. I realized that releasing is not bad. But not necessarily better. He is not even sliding. Do you see that? He's not sliding here. Also barely. Wow, that's inside. And he does full speed it. Also, it is actually full speed. It's about surviving full speed. Aha, he does something in the end. That's interesting. He goes. Aha. Straight against that. I mean, is it faster what he does there? And I will... Yeah. Yeah, it is faster. Maybe it can help. I don't have much time. Let's go on to the server again. But I have no idea how I shall hit the moment of steering into the corners on this track. That feels like impossible, to be honest. Ah, look, but this helped immediately to get an early improvement at least. Ugh. Yeah, let's go! Whoosh. Out of nowhere, what a lucky run. Not sure if it will remain this one though, but it's good to have it for now. I don't know what that is, engine. I don't even know how it works. Oh, yeah, I can improve a lot in the start. Probably it's not enough for this one, sadly. Shit. Yeah, my ghost just overtook. Nah! Oh mist, and I will drop out with my current PB and then this. But I mean, I understood it better now, so there's a chance I improve again. But I have to hit these last turns. Here we go, guys, here we go. This straight here is so weird. Also, yeah, they in the in-game chat they also write it. Most likely this map is tilted, and that's the reason why the car is, especially on that straight, not driving straight. You always have to counter steer against where the car is going itself. It's like mega strange. But why was I now slower? There are still questions for me on this track. And look at this. The ghost just overtakes. Yeah, my ghost just gets extra speed. But I would have liked to see again how much slower the safe way is. Now I cannot really figure it out anymore. But let's just assume it's slower then. And that I can get a risky one. Or let's go here for once. I got a 0.89. 0.89 with the save. Of course. The thing is, you can easily get stuck with it when you go risky way. No? That's why it's the risky one. No, I should be able to make it. Yeah, and I proved the 89 now. Ouch. You cross the checkpoint so quickly. What is actually the double respawn? Okay. You cannot see the position on your car. Eighth place was a really good run though. I had many turns inside. The only bad thing was the risky section, where I crashed against the wall. First round. Spam was in danger. I don't even know how this map is in other cameras. 3 pivos out. What? Conchica barely surviving. Are you? It's not even possible. I would actually be surprised as well if it was possible, because I don't think that other cameras are great, but yeah. Oh, I almost forgot in which direction I have to steer. I really have to always be awake when the round starts. But there was the tire that I almost clipped. I think you can clip that one. It was really close. I always have very different exit speed after this wallbang. What is this time by Lingo? 33.88 in rounds. And then only winning by 700s with that. Look, this was good. This was a good wallbang. Even though I wallbanged a bit later than I intended to do. Oh, Fredwolf. He had a good time last round, I believe. Maybe the track works in a way that there is an invisible ceiling that the car drives on. But this first steering input is like weird. Also that was the first actually close round here in Div 1. You needed almost a sub 35 already. And I was in danger just because in the very first turn I was so far away from the apex, but this one is really difficult. Yeah, this was a much faster wallbang. Oh my god, this was a 0.5 in the finish. Okay guys, I believe that you actually don't want to steer a lot before you hit that wall. Yeah, you have to go pretty much straight into it. I think that gives you the best outcome. I won so much there, out of nowhere. Oh, this is dangerous though, because this is exactly what I'm afraid of, that if you go straighter into the wall, it seems to turn the car much stronger, and if it turns you so much that you are suddenly hitting the inside, you cannot react on it. I was almost hitting this, and of course, in that moment when you hit something on this track, you're immediately stuck. If you're stuck, you're most likely out. I wonder how this guy with the world record that I watched, how he found that out. With that ball thing. Also to do it exactly that way as well, because I think he had it that fast. Lingo's out. And Spam as well. That was so close. Nebula and the guys behind him. Oh my god. No. Ah, this is so unfortunate. Why was everything bad in this run? The wallbang was not the good one now. I did get the bad wallbang. Ah. Also the first turn is like, I don't know, like there is just not a moment to turn into this. Like this moment where it's perfect to turn into, it must be like a really small margin. Because in that moment when you should turn in, I think the car just accelerates. It's so hard to hit, I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't work. The other turns I had now more under control, but that first one was strange. And that was putting me behind, but actually then all these sections here I thought I took pretty well. But I didn't hit this chicane section now. I did a release in this turn here to get around, and then the car just didn't get any tighter. And because of that I had like a completely shit line. But this was a good round here. And Kanchika's out, Rasta, Real Epiphany's out. This was a point 6 being out now, also definitely... Yeah, but it's actually not too difficult to be faster than 0.6 if you don't miss the first turn completely. But yeah, this chicane section in the end. It's quite difficult to hit perfect. You have to hit every corner so that you easily full speed through this. It is not a big thing if you have to release. I have the feeling releases are not really losing that much time. Because the car turns around quicker in that moment when you release. And then it accelerates very fast again. It seems very good to do small releases. It doesn't cost you too much. But somehow, in this last round, the release didn't do what it should have done. And then I was afraid to release the next turn as well. And yeah, then I went pretty wide there, had a different angle for the wallbang. And I got then also the slowest possible wallbang out of all of them. Can I play every copper that is left this year? Also... On the weekend, this weekend now, my family is visiting me. So there is a chance, because they are all there. I cannot say for sure if I can play a Friday, Saturday. And I'm pretty sure there will be an old-car map. Just by the rhythm that we have currently. The high chance there will be an old-car map. It's an equal. Is it an equal? No, it's not. There can be, and then a Christmas evening. Same thing, family will be here. So most likely I cannot play that evening. Or let's say it would be weird to play. Like I am working on the 24th, I believe. And then I come home and the family is waiting here with Christmas tree. If the first thing is that I go to the PC and play Cup of the Day, it's a bit strange, probably. Yeah, I mean the Christmas evening Cup of the Day is of course a very winnable one. But not necessarily. Like I played it the last 2 years. I got into the top 8 there. But it was not necessarily super free to win. It's just some people are missing, but there are still some good players left that play that. We have a battle here. Yeah. And the very last Kappas or Twist. No. And someone else as well. The last Kappas this year. The very last ones I'm on laptop maximum. Because then I'm visiting friends. And it can happen that when RTS is moved to next year most likely, so that shouldn't be an issue. But when the big Trackmania Cup, when that happens and it has matches during the Cup of the Day, then there is a slight chance that I miss something. And this cup of the day here, I saw some chances, to be honest. But it was also so inconsistent for me to always steer in the correct moment. So I cannot really say. Like, look at this round. Okay, this round wasn't too fast actually. It's not the strongest winning time. But the 49 is out and the 40 mid went through. So here and it was for top 8. So here it would have started to become not so free. But I think, since I understood how you can get a quick wallbang ending, I can actually beat that now. I mean, I got some 0.4s, some 0.5s in this knockout in runs that were very mediocre. Also where I didn't hit several corners, but if the ending was good, it was still 0.5. So it's not impossible. I still got a good ending. Purple is in danger, but he saved it. Huh? Okay. Of course. Ach, he missed a checkpoint. Where can you miss the checkpoint? Did you notice that? I wasn't aware. Maybe in that left turn right before. So these checkpoints I think you cannot miss. But now in the left turn maybe to inside? Oh yeah, I think that's possible. I mean, must be there because he gave up then. Oh, the leader. I just went away with the camera from him. And we have two Germans in the top 4. And Steele, I don't know who he is. Probably his best position so far. Yeah. The song is from like an era of German music called Neue Deutsche Welle. It was end of 80s, beginning 90s, somewhere there. Okay, you have a very close round so far. What happened here? Why is Golden Nugget now last and Purple first? Like, this felt very random and Purple is in danger now. Oh no. Oh, but what is this? He didn't even do the wallbang and he overtook both. So Purple, slight lead of 200s. Make a 3. Steel going inside. Overtakes Purple. Very clean. Purple now a little bit behind. But gets again this mega speed and overtakes Steel with that. And now we have the 2 different lines. Oh, Steel is very late with the steering here. Will he get the better end? No, he doesn't. Purple is getting the victory with a 0.95. He showed nerves of steel. Yeah, something like this. I extra had the camera on purpose so that we can see. But this is what was winning him the cup here. Nope, it was not. The first win that Purple had was in a cuppa where he said afterwards, yeah, nobody will care about that one, because it was like on a day where not many players participated. There was something bigger going on, something World Tour related or whatever. In that cuppa I was third, by the way, where Purple won. That was also a very close thing for me. Ah, now I have to remember that, damn it. This is... Yeah. But what happens in this turn? Ja, what? Hä? We have a cut. That will be fun to hunt, guys. I have to check again what exactly he is and what does he do. Yeah, oh, as well. Steers left. It's there. He doesn't steer anything anymore. It's the same thing that he hits. Now it's a completely different map now. Ah, so close. But you need to get it good, because he's not that far away. It's a 710. He didn't get everything perfect, of course. I don't know how many runs he already got, where he could drive the rest with this reactor up. But this is against my idea how this map might work. I thought that there will be some invisible block that we drive on upside down, but this would not explain how we can then suddenly drive the other way around. Ah, shit. Okay, but we just continue this so that I drove this once. This is dangerous. Oh my god. Okay, we can actually also drift. I don't know if it's fast or not necessarily. So, but I think that we also want to do this wall hit, to be honest. Oops, that was a miss hit. Okay, I kept steering left in this case. Interesting. But I think that's too slow. Oh, this is mean. Do you get trophies for your Cup of the Day ranking for your time, like when the next day's cup starts? So I think I get the trophies for this Cup of the Day pretty soon. And then it's of course Track of the Day Hunt, which ends tomorrow when the next Cup of the Day happens. And then afterwards I get those trophies. Yeah, I wanted to just answer on both because I wasn't sure. Ah, that was bad. Lolita. That's mean. I'm driving. Oh, shit, wrong direction. Kick W. You managed to get a world record by not seeing your car. Just hitting every wall. Sometimes there are weird things happening. The car was basically turning, tilting around. Sometimes nothing happens. Accelerate. I don't have time for the whole day along. I actually thought it was faster. I thought it was faster than the other run that I continued, but apparently not. On that grass here, I seemingly also have absolutely no grip. But yeah, if people of course find a different, earlier way to turn around the car, then that would of course be better. But I guess that it only works outside of the dirt. Like you probably have to do it on that grass part. Oh. Not sure if that was a lot faster than my previous attempt. Ach, this is so stupid. But I also fucked it up myself. This would have been a PB actually. Kaki! Finally, I'm doing Kaki. Oh my god, I was close. No. Oh, there's my car. Wait. I have to wait for him, I have to release all the time. Ah! Nein! But oh, this is so close. I can clip farm here on this map, to be honest. Crazy. What is this gear? Yeah, this is not fast. But I will continue, it is always training, more and more training. Because we don't have many attempts in this path. But yeah, I'm pretty far behind. Want to check one thing again? How did it look for him actually? He gets a very, very good acceleration. Okay, but I thought that they are doing one small thing a bit different, but it is time for the Trek Mädel. Yeah, I actually thought that I want to use my brake, like make a burnout, you know, I end up on my tires and then I do a burnout to start accelerating. But it didn't work at all, and they seem to, either it's wrongly shown or they just don't use it. They just accelerate and it's fine. Aux GP. This again, mix mods, no. This one, Nathan. Ringoa maybe. Ringoa would win me. Shit. You have been in this already. Is it just Panda? I don't think so. Numelops. That is the same. Was it a Nathan? Did I try Nathan? Is he even solution? It's not. It's France this time. Last time I was like Yak. This time I might be also Yak. Ah, nee. I try Raptor then. Oh. Someone found it now. But Kocho is not a solution, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you would also think must be here somewhere. But none of them is really in the database. Ah, here! Here, show all. Angelo. Angelo, maybe. Yeah, Angelo, but it's really difficult, to be honest. But I could have won it, because I was immediately on that website. And if I go here on show all... Wait, I was there. I just overlooked them. I looked at Bixmod and Symbios, and they are both no solutions. 32, wow. One thing I have to check. There is a cup theoretically now. Also there are multiple options what I can drive. I will quickly check how the map looks like. So if we do exclamation mark QRC. Can you do that for me? I have to sign up in my OBS. Then we get the club, which is Halcyon, exactly, because I added that in every command now. What did I write? Just Halcyon? Oh. And we have the quick relearn cup here. And they always play one track, competitive mixed track, and then a bit of warm-up and later rounds on it. The question is now, how is this map? Is this a map that I would like to play or not? Or do I just ignore it because I don't need to play it, you know? For 100% win rate. Later should be Chakalu. Can check that out as well. But this is a map from Razor's Summit, apparently. I mean, I barely played any competitive maps, so for me it would always be completely new. There is a slight chance that some Americans that play in that competition know maybe maps from American contests, but I basically take here maps as a spin with a wheel from all possible competitive mixed competitions. Actually cool. But I'm not sure, I can also just hunt the track of the day and go Chakalu Cup later. Let me check what Chakalu announced, if he announced something. 20 announce. I mean, he didn't do an extra announcement. I would just assume that it will happen. Yeah, guys, just I don't want to. Like, it takes so long, you know. It's a 20-minute warm-up and nothing happens, and then you start doing rounds, and it will be decided by finalists. Let's have a look at the new record here. And then I go with the 20. So. Now I have to redecide again to a different... okay, let's see how he does it. Yeah, that was sick. So, that's also full steer. Ah, he uses the brake there, okay. Did he do the same now? Oh, this was not a great corner. But you see how quickly he is reaching my ghost. Yeah, so the driving here is obviously still very improvable. Holy moly. But I wonder, how is it so much faster than the earlier world record that we've seen? Because the earlier world record didn't really look that different. Oh, first try. Okay. one of these first try moments. Seventh. It was, by the way, also a very good ending. Hello, Rioter. That's too slow. You know if there's a way to get the player count of campaign maps on Team.io, it's just the range. Surely there is a plugin, an OpenPlanet plugin, that tells you the number. Also I know there is some plugin, I don't know how exact it is with showing the number, but I wouldn't be surprised if you can actually say that in the options. But there is a plugin that tells you exactly how many players played the map that you are currently on. Otherwise I would have said you just finish a very slow one. But no, then it also shows in the leaderboard just 80k or something. So. Okay, the acceleration was then quick, but it took so long. 3/10 behind. Can I catch it up? Oh, I caught up slightly bit. But not a full. I mean, it's obviously all about how fast does the car accelerate after it turns around. And on that crest it has weirdly low grip. And it not drives so backwards for quite a while. It rolls backwards, it's not doing anything. So basically after it turns around it has to already have no momentum backwards, needs to be standstill. And now I'm not getting anything. Yeah. So if I use the brake too long to slow down my car and so on, then it wants to accelerate, but stops in the acceleration again. Like I get it pretty quick that it doesn't roll backwards further. It actually starts driving forwards quicker, but then it stops driving for a moment again. Super strange. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure that there is a way. That there is maybe if you are good in programming, probably you can get the number from TMIO in some way. I would not be surprised if that's possible. I mean, there are people that help me in TM Awards with some data. I would think that it must be possible. Oh. Come on guys, this is stupid. Why did I get the slowest possible wallbang now? Oh my god, I lost so much time. That was actually a good run after the start. Yeah, this is the cut. I would have driven a .89. Too bad for my .89. But yeah, it's a bit strange to hunt this cut. Just a starting simulator here. Okay, haven't managed this yet. I have an idea. A slightly different angle that could actually help. Yeah. This was exactly the idea. Becoming closer with that. Time went quick, it's 2018 already. That's a shame. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that can become a PB if I drive very well. Not anymore. Ach, rip. Okay, last try because 20 cup. Oh my god. But it is slow. Ah. Last try and I actually flip over. So, Club Chakaloo. Room is 20. We join. Club starts at 2020, so basically in 20 seconds. And it's about driving 20-second long times on 20-second long maps. And everyone can win, guys. This here is the final map from the last week's Survivor Cup. Looked like Seafel got a really good run, actually. But Disc and Utenkluden Guten have beaten him. Okay, the last turn I didn't understand. So, yeah, 20 cup. What do we have to do here? There's a very special format where everyone has a chance to win, because it is not about driving fast, it is just about driving consistently times as close as possible to 20.000. So basically rounds mode, 8 rounds per map, and in every round the 5 closest players to a flat 20 seconds time will get points. Everyone else doesn't get any points. You win when you reach 50 points in total. When you surpass them or get them, then you're through. But you immediately win, and that can happen already in the very first round here, if you hit exactly 20.000, then you're immediately winning. Don't like that. Wait. Oh wait, here's a finish. Okay, I have to go with something there. I think. It's a map that I've never played yet, I think. Oh my god. Time went out. So I don't have much time for this. Ooh. I still think I would go for that, and I have to watch my time more. Not an easy map because neither of the finishes I can reach very quickly. Unless there is a cut, that could be possible. Oh my god, how did I do that? That was so uncontrolled, but it's only 200s away. Oh my god. Oh, that would be sick if I would get there. But no, when you look from here, then it's impossible. Not a good map for me, because I didn't find a strategy yet. I will try something else, because this is way too inconsistent. Also I will give up this round now, to figure something better out. I would need to start at 14.5 there. That's also very, very tight, to be honest. Very tight. To break the car and then accelerate in time again, so oof. Also not great. Never mind, I won the round. What the heck? Also the most uncontrolled rounds are my best rounds. We can conclude. You know, sometimes that's actually the way to drive. Because you then go more by instinct. Even though this wasn't instinct, this was just IPF'd at some point. Oh, Womfeton found something, he's close. Also I got something, but it's extremely tight. A very tight window. To widen the window, I have to get that start here good. But I am close, and Womfeton is, but this was a crazy round. Botes is only 300ths away from a perfect 20 seconds time, and he didn't get a point. I wonder what your strat is, Womfeton. You're so close now. I knew I was too late. But I just figured, oh wow, the top 3 were crazy. I just figured something out. There is a ring checkpoint in the bottom. Wing finish, I mean. And this reactor or what? Maybe that's the thing. This map I know. And here I also know a good strat. So that can help me. Yeah, that's right after 17. Okay. Oh, we have the first ha! D2C only 1 single thousand away from the perfect time. It's not good that he is the guy to get that. Because points wise he's the lead. And seemingly he has a strat for this. Okay. Catching up again. I started too late, I released at the finish, and in this case it was the correct decision. I'm too late. Only 1 point now. I knew it immediately. But that was not really something I could have done to become faster. Kinda messed it up, but very lucky with the times. I mean, actually, 1st to 5th is extremely close. The first place is not very close to 20 seconds, but the positions themselves are very close together. Okay. Oh, I'm outside of the points by 1000. D2C's catching up. That was a close round. Everyone was decent on this. That hurts. Because I was barely worse than D2C, but I'm losing 3 points on him. And don't get any closer to 50. That's the other problem. Two points only. I mean, better than nothing. The closest. This was also... I immediately felt that I did it good. Okay, guys, we go to the third map that will decide the cup most likely. Because if it's a good map for me, I can rather quickly reach 50, maybe before someone gets a perfect time, because that is of course always possible. I can get sniped by someone who hits the exact 20 seconds time. Is this a map that I know? It's not, so I have to learn it first. Okay, that makes it a bit more difficult. But this would be great if I would be able. That's unlucky. Whoa, where do we even go? Oh, scheiße. This whole warm-up is RIP. I wanted to already check if I can cut or not. Aha, here we have a finish. What do we have? Also the cut is possible but difficult. RIP. Scheiße. I fell down. We have to figure out what we can do. Yeah, that's like annoying. Wait, what is this finish? Now I cannot move the camera. What a bad map for me, because it is so weird. Like, what can you even do? So there is a turn here. I can take this maybe, but I don't know how much time I have there. No? That's the problem. I don't know how much time I have. I didn't learn anything from this track. It's the worst scenario possible at the moment, literally. The worst scenario possible. The way was unclear on this track, which is very unlikely usually. Okay, I make 3 points, but Womfitten makes 5. Oh, Womfitten, why do you make it so close now? Yeah, the problem is I have no strategy. I have to go fully by feeling. But the main issue was that this map was very strange with finding the way. Oh. Well, that was pretty good. Three people are now in the possibility to win this. I don't get it. Wonfitten has it, no. GG. Oh man, I took part in this cup now like 5 or 6 times in a row and didn't win. It was always someone else. But it was like the most unlucky map I could get, like a map that I don't know, where I have the worst possible warm-up, where I don't learn anything in the warm-up. Then I don't learn anything in the first lap because I drive wrong, because I didn't see that this finish is not doable. Ah, no win. One too late. Also, I also could get the perfect time on this with this finish. Well, let's have a look at this map. The thing is that I didn't even see this way here, how many people do this. Yeah, this is also the best way to get close. The other possible way... Oh no, that's not possible. I thought you can also jump down to this finish. Oh, the map is already over. But yeah, in a warm-up, I immediately saw this possible cut and I was like, hey, if I get that cut, then I have way more time to set up my car somewhere. So I have to try that, because otherwise Chakalu often builds the map in a way that you don't have much time to park your car and then accelerate. It was very difficult on several maps. On the second map, for example, I did exactly that strategy. Parked my car by doing a cut before. I had the time to set that up. So that was the general idea about that. But then I wasted, of course, time by trying that cut, and it just barely didn't work. And then I was, of course, too late to learn the map. And then in the first round, I think, okay, let's just learn the map, let's park here. And then I see, you cannot even go into this ring. And I even fall down, and I cannot learn anything from there. And I was still completely unsure where do I even go at that point. So second round I think, okay, there is this ring checkpoint and I see there are resets before. Maybe I just go for that. Yeah, way too fast for that finish, but how could I know that the car is not braking? And I lost basically 2 rounds and I still didn't have a strategy. Also 3 rounds actually, warm-up and 2 live rounds, and I didn't have a single strategy yet. Because I drove basically wrong twice. Also that was hurting a lot. Okay, we have the fourth player as well. I really struggled to find Yannex's up there. Okay, I want to check Yannex. His planning. Weekly shorts. Yeah, so Yannex is not doing a cup today. Which checkpoint could you actually roll into on that map? Yeah, which finish, I mean, of course. Ah, second time. It's definitely a much different strategy to drive next to a finish and then turn into it in the correct moment. That works. Okay. Oh, what an interesting turnaround. Yeah, this backwards looks or feels extremely fast as well, but how would you survive it? I mean, I was thinking about that finish, but it felt like there is no consistent way to get into it. Oh my god, again. I just copied a little bit what the current world record is doing here. Oh, almost. Now I managed to turn around my car, but twice. Ending up looking into the wrong direction. Oh my god. Oh, that's true. But you will never get a perfect time that way. As I think that the finish that I took in the end was actually OP. I just didn't have time to figure out when I need to start accelerating. Like the 2 times that I actually got really close to 22nd was with starting too early and then braking a lot before the finish and hoping that I braked enough, and then it worked. So that was nice that it worked, but I still didn't really learn from it. Yeah, on the last 2 tries I was then always starting too early. Because I thought I just do it the same and brake again and it will work, but no. Oh, scheiße. I don't even know how I lost 2/10. But yeah, my biggest issue was that in that warm-up I didn't even reach the finish. Like any finish. I just didn't get anywhere. That was definitely a problem. And when I then in the first round went to the finishes, I didn't see that you cannot drive into one. And I just fell down. Ah, turned around, but cannot drive into this direction car. I cannot move. Also on this map are things happening. It's crazy. Deserves to be a troll map. Four tenths behind is too much. Again, took too long. Interesting. completely messed it up. Fuck. Let's actually try one more time to learn it. So 1.4 behind. But okay, this turn now to the left, the tight one here, is full speed for a long time. And here... yeah, like this. Oh, I lost so much in my PP in the end, it's crazy. Of course, now I got a much better run now. Now that I was 1.5 behind. No, it was so close. Oh, that was also close. Holy shit. That would have accelerated very early as well. Oh Gott, I drove wrong. Hey, from 4/10 back, man. Ah, it hurt so much that the ending didn't work on my PB run. That's so annoying. Like, it would have been such a good time. Oh, now we have to make the run. Eighth place. That was a nice run. Okay. Also some things are random. I lost so much speed at the part where purple was always gaining that much. I lost so much speed. What the heck was that? Completely random. Also there are parts also in this, right after the cup of the day, you might remember, when I was not doing the cut, my first run where I was still driving the map normal. There was this one turn where I also lost a lot of speed out of nowhere compared to my PB. And I didn't understand that. And I think even if we drive now like the cut way around, also when the car is driving on its tires kind of, even there I have like random slowdowns in this corner. But I have just no idea what happens on this track, so I cannot really figure out what I have to do against that or what causes it and how I can avoid it to get slowdowns. So it's 21 o'clock. There should be from Kumba another Micro K Cup happening. But on the other hand, I kinda want to go into the supermarket as well. And I thought I better do that today. So I will not play that cup today. Because you know, I love it to go into the supermarket in the evening. But and every single day we have things in Trackmania that would go past or until 22 o'clock. Oh my god, that could have been so sick. Like imagine it bugs you so far into the track already that you cut a lot of way basically with the first reactor. Oh my god. Wait, I am 8th overall. I got you, Trakamis. But that's the good thing is then I can watch you start. Yeah, holy shit, what is this? That's so sick. I think you cannot get it better than that. It's like the limit. Your left front wheel is the reason why it was so fast. It avoided that your car goes further backwards, and then you got, I guess you got even this acceleration boost when your tires touch a wall. That you can use in certain uphills, where you just park your car on the wall with two tires touching it, and then the car gets this zoop. Looks like this is basically what happened to you. That was so quick, holy moly. I mean, this is exactly what you would need if you want world record. I wonder how much you gained on me there. And this was also by far my best start in my PB, no? I didn't have anything remotely close beforehand. thing is, having such a 6 start puts, of course, a lot of pressure. Like, it helps if you had already lots of successful starts with that you could train the rest. Because otherwise you just mess it up when you have a really good one. Wow. Yeah, but not like this car. Where's your turnaround? Oh! There's always something new happen. What the heck? Would it win cocky, by the way? Wow. Unfortunate that exactly one is missing. Did he stream anything? I don't think so, right? But he has a lot of streamables usually. Also, he is recording it, I believe. And Folto, you seem to know everything. I remember like 3 years ago or 4 years ago there was also an active chatter called Geodreieck. He also kind of knew everything. Haven't seen him since a while. But yesterday I was watching that old video, that cup, where Heath did the first big match fixing. And in that VOD I saw, of course, what kind of names were chatting back then. Do you see what happened to my ghost here? It just gets speed, you know? I was touching the plastic wall, but yeah, it seemingly made me faster, but it makes no sense. There were other times where it made me much slower, so I actually was trying to avoid that. And I was slightly hitting it and then suddenly it makes me much faster. Yet. Okay, also 5 more minutes, then I give up. I will be a safe top 100 with my current time, unless people figure out an easier and much faster strat. I think that my finish in my ghost was not really optimal. That's what I believe. As imagine something like this, but you turn around the correct way. I would have been really sick. But I know that car cannot flip over on the dirt. Like, it can only flip over when you're over the grass. So it has to happen immediately at that crash, as quick as possible. And if it bounces back to the dirt, it can only work if the flip over is actually very, very fast. Yeah, close. Oof. Yeah, 5/10. Yeah, my Discord, I guess, but I also have channel points for playing maps. I will not do it today though, because I'm basically about to end the stream. I still want to go into the supermarket now. And next weeks I have to see it, because tomorrow's Kanati starts streaming again and builds the first maps here from the Big Trackmania Cup. Will be quite invested with that, I assume. But maybe there is time. I mean, in theory there is time. I have quite a lot of free days this month. I should find time. The next time that my car is flipping over is my last attempt. No matter how good it flips over. And that went quick. Yeah, it's not fast enough. Alright. Water map. So, yeah, I gonna end here. I have to work tomorrow again, so I come home at cup of the day. Then I know that there are certain streamers are doing something which I did not fully understand. I will not do that. I think I will just play ULC. And I don't know if they plan out Checkpoint Chasers Cup. Probably not. If many players would be missing, then probably not. Shall I tell you then when I play it? Because it would be a bit stupid if you miss it when I play the campaign. Alright. So, yeah. I'm actually also mega tired, eh? Okay, then see you tomorrow. And bye bye.